Now shut up, the show's starting.
Hello, everybody. I have no idea who's going to check in this afternoon. I'm back from Los Angeles. I figure it's going to be kind of cool today because I have some really cool video. I actually was visiting my girlfriend, Ruta Lee, the fabulous, legendary icon, Ruta Lee, and I have video tour that I did of her home. It's kind of cool. And she gives it, so it's a blast. But I've been away for over a week, and I had my birthday in LA, and it was like 6 days of birthday cakes, booze, and hangovers. I didn't have too many hangovers, but it was kind of cool. How have you guys been? Feel free to hop over to the comment section and say hi. If you got questions and you want to come on board, or even if you want to come on camera with me, you're more than welcome to. I will just tell me in the comments you want to come on, and then I will send you the link to join me in the studio. I just hadn't been on. Hey, Chris Cochran, how are you? Welcome aboard. And so we're streaming today on YouTube, Facebook. Hey, Rebecca Amel. Happy belated. Love my show. Thank you. Da-da-da-da. But I just love it. Rebecca Amel. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, you know, we just come and giggle and laugh. I'm going to do Esther sometime this Labor Day weekend. I'm going to bring the old crazy lady back in, and that should be a hoot. Hey, Karen Anderson. How are you? Gwen Shibley. How are you? I am back, refreshed, recharged, and ready to kick ass. I needed this 7 days away. It was incredible. Who loves the Wookiee? Ester Goldberg does, Joseph Thomas Moore. Anyway, let's bring this down. So for those of you that don't know, we've been gone for 7 days. I was almost going to do an Esther show. You know, it's going to bring the old lady in and have her do a show. But I didn't do it. I decided to, I just left. I got on the plane, bing, zipped out of here, and it was incredible. I had the most fun 7 days. You know, the pandemic has fucked with so many of us. I mean, if you're a single person like I am, and you live alone, and you just have a cute little fur baby like I do, like Champers, this crazy ass pandemic has fucked with a lot of our heads. I mean, it's screwed with us all mentally. And I had a meltdown a couple of weeks ago. It was just this meltdown of the isolation that I have felt during the pandemic. And then, of course, this freaking Delta variant comes back, and, you know, the masks come back on, and we have to be, we have to be wary of who we hang around with, who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated. And it's just crazy. But I just went through this really dark period. And, you know, everybody knows I suffer from depression. A lot of people do. I usually keep it under control. It's been pretty good. I haven't had depression, heavy depression, in a couple of years. And I just got whacked in the forehead a couple weeks ago. And I just was just in this moment of despair. But I'm fine now. I'm totally fine now. And I needed to go back home to Los Angeles and see my friends, people who love me more than anything, despite all my crazy ass faults, because God knows I have a lot of them. And I went back, and we just had the best time every single night. 6 nights, 6 birthday cakes, 6 different groups of friends. It was just amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, Gwen, it is true. Getting away is good for the soul, especially now. And I mean, I'm excited. There's a lot of cool things going on. You know, we might do a show, and we might do Paul Lynde and Esther at a place in Los Angeles, maybe after the first of the year. we're looking to doing bringing Paul Lynde to Vitello's in Studio City. It's pretty cool. Hey, Richard, how are you? Hey, C. Ziegfeld, how are you? Thank you for popping in. I love it when everybody pops in and says hi. Listen, you know, I'm no different than anybody else, and I just happen to be very open with when I'm feeling down or when I'm dealing with depression. And, you know, all of us, a lot of us go through it, and a lot of us aren't strong enough to just talk about it. I do. I talk about it, and you know, I let people write me and talk to me on the side. It's pretty cool. But anyway, it was so cool. I mean, let me tell you, I had so much fun. It's funny. One of my good friends is the fabulous Ruta Lee. I mean, she's an icon from Seven Brides from Seven. I mean, she's been in everything. And I went up to her house. She had actually a group of us, my friend Joey Santos and a bunch of them. We had what was it? I guess it was about 3 weeks ago. I get a video call on Facebook, and it's my friend Joey Santos, celebrity chef. His father was an incredible character actor, Joe Santos. He was like in Rockford Files. You would know him if you saw him. Anyway, he goes, Michael, some people want to say hi to you. And I went, really? They want to say hi to me? And it was Ruta Lee and a whole group of people at his dinner party. And Ruta says, honey, when you get into Los Angeles, you're coming up to the house, and we're gonna have cocktails. And I'll be damned if she didn't make sure that I came up to the house. And so I had, if you haven't seen it, you will. I'm going to play some of the video of her, which is really, really kind of cool. Yes. Hey, Richard. And hi, dear. Let's see. I was reading. Hi, dear Michael. Diana Cherie Amour too. Diana Cherie Amour too. That's so. It's just so. Oh, what shall we say? It's just so sexy. Diana Cherie Amour too. Cherie Amour too. I like that. I like that. That's a pretty cool. Let's see. That's right. Diana Cherie Amour too. I love it when I get to do the sound effects. I have all these sound effects, and sometimes I just don't use them all. But yeah, y'all have fun. I have to go back to work. Chris, I was gonna play one of the videos of Ruta. Who wants to see it? Tell me if you want me to play one of her tours. I even have some video of Witchy Wednesdays. My crazy friends who are my crazy friend Tashiana is one of the most incredible international models. He's just amazing, beautiful person. But anyway, hold on. You want to see it? I'm going to show you. Hey, Barbara DeBella. Barbara DeBella. She and her sister Janet, they took me to dinner at Vitello's, and which I ended up going upstairs and looking at the room and all that stuff. And so we're chit-chatting back and forth. So that could happen. Barbara DeBella is like my sister, my adopted sister. But she can wait. Okay, Richard, I'm going to play. There's like 3 clips. I'll play you the first one. And this was me. This was zipping into the house. I want you to, her house is like 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, 4 different levels. It's quite gorgeous. Anyway, so here is Ruta Lee giving a tour of her incredible mansion. Ready? Here we go. This is absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Frank, Ruta, isn't this fabulous? Unbelievable. And there goes Aunt Judy. Absolutely stunning.
This is so.
This is beautiful. Wow.
Now I'll show you one of my favorite rooms in the house.
Okay. Look at that. Wow.
Oh wait, no. This is not the favorite. You've got.
Oh, this is not. There's another one.
Wait.
Oh well, the library is fine, but I love this.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. We're still not there yet.
This is my powder room.
Get out of here!
And this room.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Piss on the world.
Piss on the world. Here it is. Piss on the world. This is fabulous. Oh my God. Okay. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? That was one. That was one of them. And then there's some more. Okay. Then she took me. Are you ready, Richard? Here we go. She took me into the dining room. Here we go.
This came from Texas?
Hold on.
And they make.
This came from Texas?
I schlepped
Oh,
it
you
from
should
Texas.
see things that she schlepped instead from, what was it? What, Angel View, which is not secondhand, but where you bought something from Angel View and you paid twice as much as what it was worth to get it down to Mexico.
What a brilliant idea.
Oh, yeah.
This is just gorgeous.
Yeah, the church pews, yeah, they work out quite
Right? Oh, wow. Ruta, this is, oh my gosh, that fireplace.
well, we wanted something because in the winter it gets a little chilly in here.
Of course.
But it is such a nice room to be in.
Oh, wow. Absolutely stunning.
I used
Hold
to
on.
hang in the Fairmont Hotel in Dallas, and there's a very famous artist whose name I can't remember now. There it is, Dimitri Vale. Oh, it looks like we had a bit of either that the maid was sloppy or
Oh, it's a little
there
crooked.
was a thank
Look
you.
at that. You look the same. Wow. This is beautiful. Wow.
Okay, and now we're going to look at the swimming pool.
Look at this. So is this where you come out and have like morning coffee?
Every morning, sit right here.
Right there. Look at that.
The plants are through the stage of where they've lost their leaves and the new ones are coming
Now
up.
what's way up above those steps?
Huge barbecue.
Oh, wow.
Huge walk-in barbecue.
This is too incredible. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. I am so honored. And look at this one. Hello there. Hi. How you doing?
Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
Yes.
Oh, he's like saying, hi, Sammy.
Well, that's my baby. That's my baby bird.
Too cool.
Anyway, isn't that cool? That, I mean, her home, I mean, there was so much more. I had some other video, but I wasn't able to get it loaded up for I wasn't able to get it loaded up for the show. But we sat and kicked back a bottle of really good white wine, and it was really, 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 it was just nice. You know, she is one of the sweetest, kindest people, you know, that I have ever been lucky to have met. And it was so funny, you know, being in show business. I mean, one of the things she and I were talking about when she met me the first time, she met me as Esther. I was dressed as Esther, and we were on the red carpet of the West Coast Tonys. And she comes up with this fabulous hat, and she sees Esther, and it was like the two of them, it was love at first sight between the two of them. It was like, oh my God, Ruta, how are you, Esther? Esther, you tramp, you trollop. And we pretended like we'd known each other forever, but we only just met. Anyway, it began an incredible friendship. And then she found out that I played Paul Lynde in the Paul Lynde show. And then she was like, wow, because she knew Paul Lynde because they did Hollywood Squares together and many other shows together. And so it was like this professional, I don't want to say courtesy, which is the professionalism between the two of us was incredible. But, you know, we were sitting there in her living room talking after we toured. I mean, we'd been talking, and then we got a tour, and then we went back and we started talking, and it was so adorable. You know, she was asking how I got started in the business, and I gave her the whole long story, which is another That's Estertainment from a few weeks ago. But I guess what amazes me is you see someone like her. And I mean, if you could have seen, I have a video of one of the walls of just all the shows. She worked with the Rat Pack in a movie. I mean, she's done so many shows. And we're sitting there on the couch, and you know, we were talking about getting into the business. And I said to her, you know, one of the things that gets me as a young kid when I was coming to Hollywood, and still today, is when I get to work with people and meet people that I grew up looking at. And I said, Ruta, I remember I was a kid and I was watching you on Here's Lucy. You know, I watched you on Hogan's Heroes. I've seen you on the game shows, and you were like so cool. And then all of a sudden I meet you and we work together and we do stuff together and we're funny. And, you know, she said to me, and I said, you know, the thing about coming to Hollywood is being able to meet these people that you grew up with. I mean, I remember I I remember doing All in the Family, and I remember walking in onto the sound stage where we were having a read through, and Carol O'Connor sat at the front of the table, at the head of the table. There was Edith, Jean Stapleton, Sally Struthers, Rob Reiner, Ann Mara. There was a whole bunch, and I just remember sitting there going, "Oh my God, I'm sitting here with these people I grew up with watching on television, and I'm working with them." And I go, you just kind of pinch yourself. And Ruta said she did the same thing. And she says, you know what? I still do. She goes, it's like, we remember where we came from, and we all had these dreams of working in Hollywood and working in showbiz. And yet all of a sudden we get that opportunity, that break where we get discovered and people go, hey, they're kind of talented. Let's hire them. And the next thing you know, you're working with these incredible people. And anyway, it makes you realize that no matter how big of a star or how long you've been around, you still get starstruck by meeting certain people, which is pretty cool. Let's see, what is that? Let's see. Yeah, we have a great chemistry together. She is just too much fun. Let's see, what's this right here? I still remember, yes, and the Love Boat too. I mean, it's just amazing. And thank you, Kathy Leander. That was very sweet. So then, anyway, okay, so Ruta's house is really cool. My friend Tosh Yanez, Toshyanz. Hold on, let me see. It's like this. Tosh. Let's see. I'm gonna show you from his house. He had his name is Tosh Yanez. Look him up. He is an incredible international model. Works with guests. He's one of the most beautiful men you've ever seen in your life. And we've known each other for 17 years. And he invited me over to his house Wednesday night for Witchy Wednesdays because he loves Halloween. He starts celebrating Halloween now. And I didn't know that they were going to bring out a birthday cupcake cake. It was really cool. But his house is so incredible. You want to see this house? Hold on. I'm going to show you. This is Tasha's house. This is all of us sitting around talking, but I want you to look at the decor. It's going to blow you away.
That's what was in my car. No, me too. In my old ass car, yep.
You got a Samsung too. Aren't they beautiful cameras?
They are.
It's
Wait, is that
The 21?
it's the Note 20 Ultra?
Oh wow.
Hold on, I gotta go in through here. It's Witchy Wednesday in Hollywood.
With live and mono playing. Thank God it's not the viral kind.
Whoa! And there's our host with the most. Witchy woman.
Isn't that the coolest place ever? I just love his place. It's the candles. It's so Interview with a Vampire. Hold on. I've got to turn this off here. I keep hearing my I forgot my phone is connected. My phone is connected to the Bluetooth. So with the Bluetooth and everything, every time my phone makes a funny sound, it comes through the soundboard here. So isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? I just anyway, so that's what happened this weekend was this past week, and then I got to fly on the cool jet, which was really neat. The piano was a surprise, right? Damani Arma. I hope I pronounced that right. Damani Arma. There we go. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I mean the piano's there. I mean, it's there was so much more that I didn't go into the dining room, and I didn't go into the so the dining room and the kitchen, and there was a back there, and then he has a room called the tarot room, the psychic room, where you get tarot cards and readings. It's so incredible, and I mean, I had more, but I wasn't. I was searching really quickly, and I didn't get it. Uploaded in time. But if you go on my Facebook, hold on, Michael Airington on Facebook, one word. So hold on, I just screwed that up. Let me see here. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, Michael Airington, one word on Facebook. You'll find it. So, and then that's also Michael Airington on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's there. And also on TikTok. I'm starting to do TikTok, as crazy as it may be. So, yeah. So what's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything exciting for Labor Day? I mean, I was so stupid. I didn't realize Labor Day was happening when it did. I would have changed my birthday around and flown out on Monday and come back next week. But I didn't realize it was there. And hey, Charlie, it was your birthday. Hey, Charlie, it was your birthday too on August the 31st, right? If I remember correctly, you and I both are Virgo babies. I'm a Virgo with a Leo rising and a moon in Scorpio. Hi, Michael from Australia. Hey, Upside Nay, how are you? Good day to you. How you doing there, my little Aussie friend? I love it when we get people from all over. Let's see, what is this? You look rested, happy, and youthful. Can you believe? Okay, so I turned 64 years old. This is 64, people. But I turned 64 this weekend, and that was on Tuesday, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, you're so happy. Love your show. Oh, thank you, Upside. That is so sweet of you. Wait a minute, I'm doing British. You know, people get British and Aussie confused because it's two different voices and the way you pronounce things. Because in Aussie they use it's a sort of a different type of language, and then they always confuse it with Cockney. So yeah, yes, I am. I turned 64. I was born in 1957. And I'm one lucky motherfucker, and I tell everybody it's all about here. Age is here. It really is. It's in your mind, you know, because we are so conditioned. We are so conditioned to retire. I don't know what it's like in Australia, Upside, but in America, marketing wants everybody to retire after the age of 50, 55. I mean, ARP hunts you down when you are 48, 49 years old, AARP. And they're so funny because they hunt you down, then they make you join because you're going to get senior discounts after 50. And then I started looking at the other people that are my ARP people, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, and you go, okay, I guess we got older. So they're members of ARP as well. But you know, we're conditioned. Marketing wants us to retire and give up and never live again. Have you ever noticed that? It's like, oh, retire, you know, live out your golden years, doing absolutely fucking nothing but sitting on a couch watching television, playing croquet or something stupid. You know, we have to, you know, people, we're not ready to die. Marketing wants us to just die and retire, or retire and die in that order. I mean, you sort of die sometimes, and you're still breathing. But I mean, I want to be like, you know who my role model is for show business? Two people, Clint Eastwood and Barry Humphries. You listening to me, Upside? Clint Eastwood is what, 86, 85 now? I think, I can't remember. But anyway, he has a movie coming out. I mean, he's still directing and starring in films at like 85, 86. But even up until 10 years ago, the man had a killer body because he works. And then the other person is a gentleman named Barry Humphries, who plays this incredible character called Dame Edna. Dame Edna, who talks like this and talks about her friends. You know what I'm talking about, possums, as she throws the gladiolas everywhere. Am I right, Upside? I'm telling you. He's 86, I think, now. And he does Dame Edna, who is, you know, Dame Edna is all over, has been in Australia, England. It's just amazing. Hold on, let me see. How old is Barry Humphries? He's 87. Hold on. There's Barry Humphries as Dame Edna, 87 years old. You've seen Dame Edna. She talks like this possums, I swear to God. And let's see, how old? So he said, and he's touring. He's back touring again. And then, how old is Clint Eastwood? Clint Eastwood is 91 fucking years old. And he's in a movie coming out next week that he directed. So, showbiz people, we don't die. When we do die, it's in front of a camera or on stage is when we croak, you know. Yes, I saw Fran Dresser was elected to SAG-AFTRA, and I put a big, huge brouhaha up this morning, and it kind of pisses me off. You want to know why, Dominique? It's because they sent out 122,000 ballots for the SAG-AFTRA election. Only 26% of the people filled out their ballots and sent them. Hold on, I actually did. Let me bring this up here. I actually brought this up this morning. Hold on. Yeah, a total of 122,154 ballots were mailed. Of the total number of votes, only 32,000 people voted. 32,000. And so we got Fran Dresser. I love Fran, but I wanted Matthew Modine, who seems to be a little bit more in charge and understanding of this healthcare. You know, there are people in show business that have had healthcare with the Screen Actors Guild and AFTRA for all these years, and they lost it because of the leadership at SAG-AFTRA. It just sucks. So what happens with SAG-AFTRA is the people that do vote, they don't vote on qualifications. They vote on, oh, she's a bigger star than he is. She had the nanny. He hasn't done anything. You know what I'm talking about? So it's just, it's like the regular elections. If we don't vote, you get what you want. Jolie, I voted for Jolie Fisher. I voted for Jolie Fisher and Matthew Modine, but Fran got it. Why? Because it's a popularity contest and not about the issues that are facing the Screen Actors Guild and AFTRA union. And it just made me very, very sad. Let's see. What up? Hi, Jill W. How are you? Yes, Clint Eastwood does have a hunky fucking son. He's hot, just like him. Also, people, if in California, if you're listening, vote no on the recall. Vote no on the recall, or you're going to end up with an idiot running a wife beater, a racist, crazy man who is a Republican who will probably get the election. Because here's what's happening with the California election. Tell me if I'm wrong, Charlie. Tell me if I'm wrong. You have to vote no for the recall. Now, oh my God, the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom has to get 50% or more people to remain the governor. So 50% or more of the people that are voting have to vote for him to get him. What happens is the next person, whoever in the Republicans and the Democrats that are running against him, that are, you know, there's like all these idiots like Angeline and Caitlyn fucking Jenner, you know, they're all getting votes too. So whoever gets the most votes, so if Gavin doesn't get 50 to 51% of the votes for vote no, whoever has the most votes underneath him, under the 50%, becomes the governor. So it's absolutely, that's how they ended up with Arnold Schwarzenegger as the governor of California the last time, because they recalled Gray Davis. California, I love California, but it has the most fucked up laws in the history of politics, and it's kind of scary. I mean, it really, really is. It's kind of scary because this whole recall thing was a Republican ploy to steal the state of California, just like they did once before. It's crazy. When I talk as much as I'm talking, I have to have something on my throat. But yeah, So yes, and back to you, upside. The Dame Edna is an icon. It's so funny. Dame Edna started when I was born. You know, she was doing it in 1957 when I was born. But they sometimes look. They sometimes, as you can see, they sometimes look at Esther as sort of like she's sort of like the Dame Edna of the United States. She's a form of drag, but she's not a drag queen. Does that make sense? And I'm always getting into arguments with little RuPaul dragettes who, you're a drag queen. Well, it is a form of drag. But what I do with Esther, she's a character. It's sort of like Dame Edna. It's sort of like Tyler Perry, who has Medea. You know, it's a character. I play this character of this old Jewish woman who has her own voice, has her own history. Whereas some of the drag queens, they speak in their male voices. They're just dressing up in their outfits. You know, they don't understand the difference. I mean, I get called drag queen all the time. And it's not, I'm not embarrassed to be called that. I just would rather be an actor who does drag instead of a drag queen. To me, drag queens are people who sing in the bars, lip sync, do nothing but splits and flip their hairs lately. Does that make sense? Let's see. Don't hate. What is this? Hold on. Please don't hate my son is naming his daughter Reagan in 2022. It's okay. If you also remember, Reagan was the little bitch who twirled her head in The Exorcist. So it's either Reagan the president or, hey, Reagan, your mother sucks. Bimbos in hell. So take your choice. I think it would probably be better for her to be named after Reagan in The Exorcist. Hey, Karen Wright, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Thank you. There you are. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What was that? Oh, yes. Valerie Torella Moyes. Dame Edna, Australia's treasure. She's a treasure, and I love you so much, possums. There it was. Hi. Oh, damn it. I keep hitting the wrong things. Hold on. Where the hell is it? I was trying to go there. Hi, Karen Wright. You said hi, Michael. I wanted to say hi back to you. And people kept, I didn't want Megan. Okay, so you didn't want Megan. She's naming him Reagan. Oh, so you didn't want Megan like in Megan McCain? That idiot. I swear to God. Oh, by the way, the Canadian Karen's back. If you've all been on my Facebook page, there's this Canadian Karen that lives in our building. She's crazy. She fights me for this one particular lounge chair by the pool, and I like to drive her insane and make her go crazy. And she gets so mad with me. But this bitch arrived back last night. She must have flown in on another. Well, I flew in on a semi-private jet from LA because, believe it or not, everybody goes, oh my God, you must be rich. No. There's this incredible airline called JSX, the three letters, JSX.com. And they're this sort of semi-private aircraft. It seats 20 to 30 people, depending on which jet you're on. And it is incredible. You don't have to get to the airport until 20 minutes before your flight leaves. I pay $99 each way, and Champer sits in my lap, and no charge for my dog, which is really, really cool. I mean, it's the best airline. So I fly that, so I don't have to fly the regular airlines, it's amazing. You don't have to be at the airport 2 hours. You don't waste all this time, and there's not idiot people eating Taco Bell, Del Taco, and hamburgers and Arby's. So everything stinks up. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so come on, people. Anybody, except for the people in Australia who probably don't celebrate Labor Day like we do this weekend. We have a 3-day weekend coming up. So what's everybody doing? Tell me. What's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything exciting? I mean, I just wanted to come on and say hi, and let's see, I'm going to remove that from the studio, Karen's gone crazy. Does she sick the complex authority? Oh no, the complex authorities love me. Swear to God, the complex authorities know what a loon tune she is. And so it's pretty cool. Did I? Oh, you know what? Did I show you what I did for T-Mobile? Hold on. Let me do this here. I did this. T-Mobile did this incredible thing. They ended up paying off my Note 20 phone, And yeah, it's 3:35 here in Las Vegas. T-Mobile was incredible. They paid off my phone. They paid over $1,000 to pay off my Note 20. And they ended up sending me a mini tower, this little machine, so that I have the most incredible reception. And if you're over 55, they have this thing called Magenta Max 55, which is this incredible deal with T-Mobile. So anyway, they went through all this. They went through this craziness and went through all this stuff and saved me so much money and were so kind and so nice that hold on, here it is. I did a commercial for them to thank them. You want to see it? Here it is. This is the commercial Esther shot for T-Mobile to say thank you. Here it is.
T-Mobile Loyalty Gang, you saved my life. 22 years with Sprint, and after the merger, oy vey, I felt like I was stuck in provider purgatory. Yes, and thanks to the folks at T-Mobile for saving me and getting me my transfer from Sprint. Yeah, you completely moved me right over to T-Mobile. I was 22 years with brand loyalty, and now, because of the kindness, because of the thoughtfulness, and the one-on-one attention from the loyalty gang at T-Mobile, I can now honestly move that loyalty to you. I'm all yours, T-Mobile. You know what? There is truth that you do listen to your customers. So, a big thank you is in order for a few people. To Miss Senior VP Callie Field herself, who got my email and fed it up the chain. To that hunky TJ Powell who helped me plug in my SIM card. Oh, I'm still feeling it. The voice of someone named Kimberly. I never saw her, but I heard her, so I know she exists. And this adorable little cherub, Colton Eagle, in the headquarters somewhere in Seattle, who said, we can help you. And the bottom line is, you lowered my bill, and you gave me Magenta Max 55 Plus, you know, which honestly sounds like the name of a big busted female Russian spy. We have 5G. We connect you to the world. But anyway, my 5G service is over the top here in Las Vegas. So thank you, T-Mobile. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know how you can thank me even more? Oh, yes. You could make me the new Carly. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Oh, and let me tell you something. I know how to ride a hog. But I'll probably need a sidecar. Thanks, T-Mobile.
Isn't that cool? I did that, and they ended up, all the T-Mobile people went, oh my God, that's crazy. Nobody's ever done that for us before. And so I did that. Hold on, what is this? What is this? What is this? NSW. Oh my gosh, Australia is in lockdown. Love watching it. You're not stalking, you promise it, but you're fabulous. Oh, you can stalk me all you want. Yeah, no, we have, what was it? It's just a lot of mask mandates. Okay, Gwen, if you're listening, that sounded like I rotated that. Gwen, if you're listening. Anyway, okay, anybody else, like in California or here, wherever, I don't know how the mask mandates are around the country in the restaurants, but I don't understand. Listen, I want to get over this stuff so we don't have to wear the mask anymore. But I've just found the thing that's a little bit crazy is, yes, I've had a vaccine. Yes, I wear a mask, but I don't understand. Okay, when you walk into a restaurant, you have to have your mask on, but you can take your mask off as soon as you order. And I'm just like, is there something that says you're not going to get COVID with your mask off because you're eating? COVID is not going to bother you while you eat and chew. And then you have to put the mask back on to leave the restaurant. I don't know. It just makes me insane because I don't understand how that works. I mean, I'm grateful that you can eat. For me, I basically have tried to do nothing but eat outside, in restaurants. California is wonderful. The restaurants, eating outside in the tents and everything is great. But I don't know. I'm still a little paranoid. Did you all see Oscar De La Hoya has COVID and is in the hospital? That idiot Joe Rogan, he was screaming. I mean, he's taking Invector and he's taking the fucking horse medicine. Idiot. I mean, he's such an idiot. I think he ate one too many one of those crazy cockroaches that they used to have on that show. There aren't good enough drugs to figure any of that crap out. I just, listen, as you all know, I almost died of COVID last year, and I have the antibodies, and I got the vaccine. I'm not an anti-vaxxer because, hey, when I was a kid, we got vaccines for measles, mumps, chickenpox, and they were vaccines and didn't kill any of us. It kept us from getting, from dying. So for me, I know they're not shooting microchips into my ass. I know that they really vetted this, but not every vaccine, no matter what, is going to keep you 100% safe. And the amount of people that are safe, that have been saved from the vaccine, that's great. But science has proved that, most of the people in the hospitals that are really bad, being intubated and are on ventilators and dying, most of them, over 90% are unvaccinated people. Because if you get the vaccination, you may not die, but you can get COVID again. I've known a few people that have gotten COVID again. They tested, because here's what it is. The media turns everything to hype. Oh my God, they got the vaccines and now they got COVID. It doesn't work. No, they didn't die. That's the difference. And yes, there are people with compromised immune systems that will probably die, but that's with any type of sickness. The flu, how many people each year die of the flu? And they may have gotten the flu shot. It just is. Hold on, Dominic. Yes, Dominia. It's in the news. Look up Oscar de la Hoya. He had to bow out of the fight that he was going to do, the first fight in 13 years, and he had to bow out because he's in the hospital with COVID. Yeah, it happens. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But that's just me bitching about the I don't know if you call it hypocrisy, the irony. I don't know, but it's just we wear a mask to the restaurant, but as soon as we order, the masks come off, and it's like, is the virus taking a break? Oh no, we're going to leave them. We're not going to bother them while they're eating, so you won't get infected. So but as soon as you're finished eating, put that mask on because we're going to come back to get you. That's the way it comes across to me. Anyway, but I mean, listen, I am, I believe in science. Everybody's entitled to believe how they want to believe, and I'm not going to judge people. I'm just not going to hang out with you if you haven't been vaccinated. It's as simple as that. Oh, Gwen, are you still there? Gwen Shibley, have you ever been to the flea market on Decatur? I think it's Decatur and Valley View, Decatur and Charleston. There is this, Decatur and Charleston. There's a flea market. Let me tell you what happened. So I'm doing a documentary that's coming out. It's going to be on HBO or Netflix, one of the two. It's a new documentary that's going to be shot, and I'm shooting the week of December. I'm shooting the week of September the 20th. It's a new documentary on Las Vegas, the corruption, the craziness, how much money and millions are spent, and they're bringing Esther in as the voice, as the comedic angle to this new documentary. The same guy that's doing this documentary did Class Action Park. If you saw that on HBO, it's incredible. Anyway, so Esther is going to be in this documentary. So I wanted to get 2 new wigs. So one of the reasons why I also went back to Los Angeles was to go to the wig place to buy the 2 new Esther wigs so they were fresh. Well, guess what? After all these years, the wig store on Hollywood Boulevard no longer sells the orange or the red Esther wigs that are basically what do you call it? It's a Marilyn Monroe style, but in red, and then we have it curled and shaped and teased and boofed, and it becomes that hair right there. So anyway, I have to go to it's only open on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, or Saturdays, Sundays, I guess, whatever it is. It's only open this flea market. And they have this place called Las Vegas. It's called Las Vegas Girls or something. I forget. Anyway, the people in Beverly Hills that I went to after I couldn't get the wigs on Hollywood Boulevard. I went to Beverly Hills, and the people in Beverly Hills said, we don't have the Ester wigs, but there's this great place called Las Vegas Girls at this flea market in Vegas. I'm going, wait a minute. So thank God I just didn't fly to Hollywood just to get the wigs and be disappointed that I couldn't find them. So I'm going to do that. So that's going to be really cool. So I just didn't know if you've ever been there, Gwen, to the flea market. I don't even think she's on anymore. She must have signed off. Yes, Class Action Park was nuts. And my friend, Charles Scott, was the director and producer of that. And he lives here in my building here in Vegas. And that's when he said, Michael, we got to bring Ester on. So I just got back last night, so I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but it's going to be pretty cool. But I got to get over to this damn flea market. So Gwen, if you and your husband want to go to the flea market, let's do lunch. Let's go to the flea market and do lunch. If you're listening. Anyway. Well, listen, this has been fun, everybody. It really, really has been. I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. Ester's going to come on and do a show over the weekend. So stay tuned for her. We're going to put her little ass up here and let her babble and carry on. Oh, by the way, for Sloan Bella people, I tried to get a hold of her. She texted me, but we never got to get together when I was in LA. And because I'm trying to get her to come back on the show so we can be funny. So if you see her, tell her, Ester Goldberg wants you to be on her show again. Damn it. The twunt. The Canadian twunt. Back from Oregon. Yeah, she's back. This one. Oh, you're welcome. And there we go. Stephen, yes, she's back. The evil witch is back. Ding dong the Dario. Oops, sorry. Wrong bank of wrong bank of music. So here I'm going to play this out. Y'all recognize this? Anybody recognize this? Who knows where this music is from? If you know this music and where it's from, type it in the comment section. Come on. Somebody's got to know where this music is from before I say goodnight. Come on, think about it. Who knows? Can you hear it now? You should be able to hear it. Oh, shit. Do you know what I have done, people? Oh, my God. Hold on. Hold on. I am an idiot. No, it should be dog. Oh, you're not going to believe this. I'm sitting here. Watch what happens now. Okay, hold on. Hello. I was on the wrong microphone. Do I sound different all of a sudden? Please tell me I sound different all of a sudden. Do I sound different? Okay. All right. So I can't believe this. I am such an idiot. I want to show you all what it looks like here. Okay. I'm going to show you what I have here. So there's my studio. Okay. And I have this board here. This is my soundboard. And so I press buttons and everything. Look at this. And so I have other, when people come in, they come in and they can be in on the show. I have like 4 microphones. So there's my microphone. There's a phone if it comes in. There's Bluetooth. And these are the songs. And so what happened, people? And there's the Paul Lynde cup. Yay. So what happened was, like an idiot, there's my hallway. Ta-da. That's the door for Champers. But anyway, I am so stupid. I cannot believe I just did that. What I did was I thought I was playing the music. Now watch this. Can you hear that? Okay, that's that song. Okay, so I can play all kinds of music. Like I can do the Family Feud.
I can do Benny Hill. Okay, so the song I wanted you to, the music I wanted you to hear is this. Okay, I am such a dumbass. Okay, here we go. And tell me if you know where this music comes from. Anybody know? Anybody know? Yep, it's in the 60s. They used to call him the Great One. How about this? Here's a hint. Norton, one of these days, Norton, to the moon. Hey, Ralphie, hey, Ralph, hey, Ralph. Does that help? No, it's not Lawrence Welk. It's one of the greatest TV comedians and actors. There you go, Tamara Nelson. You just got it. Jackie Gleason. Jackie Gleason and his show, he would use this music, and he would, I think it was Reginald Van Gleason, was this character that he used. Yep, everybody finally got it. Jackie Gleason. There we go. The Honeymooners, Gleason. But Jackie Gleason would do the pantomime. And it was really, really cool. And I love finding old music that I use, you know, in the show. And I love this guy named, oh God, he did the Green, he did the Addams Family. He did the Munsters. He did all these incredible. Oh God, what's his name? Oh my God, I'm just having a brain fart. But he's incredible. Vic Mizzy was his name. Vic Mizzy did these incredible, this incredible music. And it was so cool. And he did Green Acres. He did the Addams Family. He did so many. He did the Reluctant Astronaut. You know, do you remember that? Let me see. Do I still have that? Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on. Nope. Let's see. Nope. He did all these music stuff like this. It was pretty cool. All right, everybody. We had fun. It was silly. I can't believe I rushed the show and I totally forgot to switch microphones. And so now it sounds a lot better because we were using the microphone off my camera, not this microphone, which is the studio. I'm telling you, it's so silly. Well, did you guys hear Ruta Lee? Did that sound come through? I guess. I hope so. But anyway, listen, stay tuned during the weekend, everybody. Gwen, did you hear what I was saying about Gwen, did you hear what I was saying about the swap meet? Gwen Shibley? I don't think she did. She must have been listening somewhere different. Gwen, let's go to the flea market and then have a drink or have lunch. Let's do it. It'll be fun. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I will chit chat with all of you again. And like I said, Esther's going to show up between now and Labor Day. Maybe we'll have her come on Labor Day because she's never experienced labor in her life. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Have an awesome weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.